So power scaling is a concept where you pit a strong guy against another strong guy using story elements in order to determine odds. Like, Goku fought Frieza and he beat him, but then Krillin got killed by Frieza, so Goku's stronger than Krillin. And Naruto can't blow up a planet, but Frieza could, and Goku beat Frieza. Thus, Goku can blow up a planet, thus, Goku can beat Naruto. And Jojo works the same way, you see? So, Jotaro killed Dio, but then Jotaro got beat by a rat, so the rat could beat Dio. But you know what the rat will get beat by? Flies, or other bugs categorized in the insectoral class, like fleas, who did, just a little something, nothing too big, just a little unimportant thing called the bubonic plague, which worked by infecting rats, which then infected the food supply in the streets of big cities, which then infected the people and murdered them by the mass. And Jojo was a world of science. What the fuck? Just like Dragon Ball and Naruto. So it works, it just works. And you know who's got flies all around him? This little midget guy with his stand, Superfly. He could fly to the rats and just kill them with the bubonic plague. This guy's stand is invincible. Except for the fact that he lost. But that was only because he was in an airplane. It was close quarters, so flies can't fly in airplanes, come on! So that's because of the factoring. The airplane is the strongest character. But you know what's better than an airplane? A fucking spaceship! Now who rode one of those? Poochie! But Poochie ain't that strong. He got beat by a child. You know who else got beat by a child? Yoshikage Kira. Though actually the ambulance killed him. But that's not saying much, because Kira also almost lost to a fucking cat plant. But you know who killed that? And, without even trying, Shinobu Kawajiri. Now, Shinobu is a woman, and she was written in 1994. And back then, all women in JoJo, and really all women in Shonen, sucked. Like, there wasn't a competent women at all in these stories. All they were lovesick doo-doo heads. They were all written for the tender audience of 10-year-old boys. So basically, all women in JoJo fucking suck. Until Araki met his wife in 1990. I couldn't find this on the internet. And he realized that he was an evil sexist. So he made Kiss. Look at these fucking stats! But think about it. Pre-19, whatever. Women were awful. A fucking woman couldn't even handle having a stand, but a rat could. A fucking woman couldn't even beat cars. And everybody can beat cars. Yeah, I watch JoJo YouTubers. I'm a JoJo intellectual. A fucking German could beat cars. And they lose everything. I bet even the lot could beat cars. Hey, I can make a 15-minute video about that. Get 100,000 views. Easy pickings, and no one else is doing it. Well, where does that put us? Oh yeah, Yoshikage Kira is thus below a rat. Then again, cats are better than rats. And if A is greater than B, and B is better than C, then a B or no A is, or A is better than C. I mean, it makes sense to me. If rock beats scissors, and scissors beats paper, thus, rock beats paper. So cat beats rat, and cat beats Kira, who also got beat by an ambulance. And then the cat got killed by a woman. Thus, wait, but then I watched Tom and Jerry, and the rat was better than the cat. So what now? Oh god, this is so confusing. But wait, so Shinobu, if we're using the 1995 marriage fallacy, must be fourth dimensional, universal studios. Cause Kira leapt through time. And as Araki always says, only a stand user can beat stand users. So the next question is, who can beat Shinobu? Well, it's obvious. Kakyoin. He doesn't even need to fight. He could just use his charms. All the fangirls love him. Or want him to be gay. It's really hard to tell. Also, Kakyoin likes the mommies, so he'll tap that pussy the second he sees mommy milky titty girl. Or maybe only if he sees the kid. Maybe that's what he's attracted to. being a responsible parent. Like Yoshikage Kira. I don't know. But then he'll do her so hard that she'll love him 1,000,000 times over. And he'll become Hayato's new dad. So Kakyoin's the strongest. Too bad he fucking died. But wait a minute. Kakyoin got killed by Dio. And Dio lost to Jotaro, who lost to rats. And cats eat mice. Or maybe not. So Shinobu could beat a rat. And Remy, wait, why is Remy here? She fucking ghosted Kira. Oh god, have we gone in a circle? Nah, cause it was a technicality. An Act 3 fallacy. Cause Kakyoin was tired from being a gamer. Yo, fuck this shit. Don't question me. So Darby Jr. is the champ of the chumps. He's the strongest. But he couldn't even beat old cheating ass Joseph, who loves Advil, who's fucking dead too. And he beat Ultimate Cars. Who cares though? And also beat up a bunch of brown women. You know who else is a brown woman? The sexy little girlfriend. And Hermes. And she's fucking jacked. Look at his stats. Thus, old Joseph is Thanos with Infinity Gauntlet tier. But there's one thing old Joseph could never beat, and that's fucking old age. Unlike other characters who can control time, like, oh fuck, Dio, any vampire, and then the time people like Pucci, Kira, Ringo, Diavolo. Oh, Diavolo, oh yeah! He could beat Joseph. He could murder all those fucking nigglets, like Polnareff. But Polnareff is the main character of part 3. How could the main character lose? I don't get it. Naruto never loses. One Piece never loses. How come he died? Oh, cause he's a cripple. Yeah, they never win. But even Diavolo couldn't beat the fair and balanced Golden Experience Requiem. Golden Experience Requiem never loses. Oh, that didn't do nothing. Golden Experience Requiem sucks. I guess Dio really was the strongest JoJo character. I mean, there's like 10 of them. It's statistics. The odds are in his favor, but only one of them doesn't suck. Except that to get Max IV Ditto, you gotta do all these steps. So it's like the fights in JoJo are up to circumstance, like speed, intelligence, and most importantly, contrived luck and sheer convenience. Oh wait, no, but that's not so, because power scaling, it's all about sheer strength and feats. That's very important. Science, scientific, with logic and reason, established by the rules of the universe. Like Jojo beating Ultimate Dio. So this Dio is the best. Fair no wait, Jotaro's not an ass. Jotaro's only as strong as Dio. But funny battle times can just flip the world. Kill him. Oh wait, no it isn't, because the son is crazy. The daughter of Dio. But then Jolene, that little girl, would be fucking dead. And Johnny Joseph. Have you guys seen the love Johnny Joseph? So Johnny, good luck. Joseph.